but I can see the fire still light. They're burning into the night. There's too many.
I am first in line, and no one is going to tell me otherwise.
Making too many problems, and not much love to go around. Can't see this is a land of confusion. This is the world we live in, and these are the hands we give them. Use them and let's start trying to make it a place worth living in.
Ads are started. Stay tuned to the stream. Thank you for your support.
Where are you now? Where everything's gone wrong somehow. The men are still in power, losing control by the hour. This is the time, this is the place, so we're for the future. But there's not much love to go around. Tell me why this is a land of confusion. This is the world we live in, and these are the hands we give them. Use them and let's start trying to make it a place worth living in. I remember long ago when the sun was shining, and the stars were bright all through the night, and the sound of your laughter as I held you tight. So long ago. I won't be coming home tonight. My generation will put it right. We're not just making promises, but we know we'll never keep. Too many men, there's too many people making too many problems, and not much love to go around. Can't you see this is a land of confusion? But this is the world we live in, and these are the hands we give them. Use them and let's start trying to make it a place worth fighting for. This is the world we live in, and these are the names we give them. Stand up and let's start showing just where our lives are going to.
Hello everybody, 'tis Thursday. And it is dark outside my window right now. Like, legit dark in like the last 5-10 minutes in particular.
This stream is protected by otters.
Welcome to Otter Country.
What's up? What's up?
All right. Hey, everybody. It's a weird thing. It's 6 o'clock and I'm starting. Uh-oh, Greg, don't streak right now. That would be bad. Hope you are well. Welcome in. I know Thursday, normally I'm on an hour earlier. But yeah, Greg is not able to stream tonight. And I decided that I'll do a nice little 2 hour or so block here. Just meant I got to relax a little bit longer before stream. Didn't have to rush. And start at 6 o'clock my time instead of 5. So, as I was saying during the intro, it is dark. There are storms that are like approaching my area. I can see the wind is blowing. I don't see any rain yet. But just a warning, if things happen, that could be why. Hopefully not, though. Fingers crossed. All right, Bindo is here early, leaving a lurk. He's gone to dinner with Annie. All good. I'm sure it's difficult. See, the LOL guy is here.
It's time
Whoops.
for a Greg word.
No, wrong button. Not that. We're not doing that.
Hello there.
Lol, Lego.
Water ushy gushy, water ushy gushy, water ushy gushy.
That was the wrong button. All right. G Monkey, welcome in. Rob, welcome in. Katie, welcome in. Hell says he owned by KO. Welcome everybody. So first, I just want to know. I know we don't have everybody here yet per se, but I bet you could rant, Greg. I bet you could. I do want to send some well wishes to our friend Ems Coaster Brooks. She is going through some very rough medical things right now. Might be lurking, but sending her all the well wishes. Guys, if you can give some hearts to her, we'll definitely appreciate that. Some hearts and some thoughts. Wish her well. That would be appreciated. Hey, I only do like a 5-minute intro. I don't do 10, 15, 20 minutes, so. Zach, excuse me. Is that the rain now? Maybe. So, what I'm going to do tonight. Definitely, thank you, Rob. Because I didn't feel like starting early tonight. I didn't have to, because I'm going to go until 8 o'clock today. Oh, yeah, and Tuesday, obviously I wasn't around. Thank you to Greg for covering. Yeah, Monday, well, really more overnight Tuesday morning, technically, because it was after midnight. So, I don't know. I had a bad night. I was very ill. I did not go to work on Tuesday. Or I didn't work, I should say. And I definitely had my energy sapped. So I just wasn't feeling it.
Hello there.
Yeah. Devlin Mislet. I'm coming over if I don't get paid. What? Welcome in. Where was I? I got sidetracked by that. Yeah, so Tuesday wasn't good. Fortunately, recovered. I got a good night of sleep Tuesday night. Got some energy back, and I went to work Wednesday. Bender, what's up, dude? How you doing? Went to work Wednesday at the office, and it's been warm in my area, and it it sapped my energy in the afternoon, but the working back at home today, having air conditioning was nice, thankfully. And we're here. So, all right. Some vibes. I did put an invite out if people want to hang out. Other friends, streamers. I'm not guaranteeing it tonight because I don't usually do this on Thursdays. All right, that looks right. Yeah. All right. Oh, Rob and Greg are talking about, I assume, football. Everywhere but America football. All right. So what I'm going to do today, this is going to be complicated. I don't know how far I'm going to get with this. But I'm going to try starting the next step for the industrial area, kind of the last part of it with anything. That's going to involve these little oil tank things I had made recently, plus some train track. I did briefly look in my room earlier, the stream room. I'm in the stream room, the Lego City room, because I was trying to get an idea of how things are going to actually match up. Like I've got the harbor in there, and I've got the one roadway, which I forgot to bring this other. I still have this sitting here from a little while back. I got to bring this back in that room. I haven't done it yet. But this actually might help me to square up some stuff too, to know what I had to do for the height of stuff. Anyway, though, I have the chemical plant. Then I have a space for this.
Hello there.
Hi, Annie. I heard you dragged Binda out to dinner. So this part might be tricky, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of MILS plate this, at least for the tanks area, which will probably be mostly over here, because there's going to be 2 lines of train track running up this way. One's going to go straight up here. The other one's going to go up and start curving over. And the part that curves over like this in some way is the part that's going to run into the rest of the Lego City to create the rest of that long stretch. It'll go down, and then I'll have another split that goes down the other part. I do have a hydrate from Chaos. I'm going to do that. I got some Hawaiian Punch right now. That's kind of in the mood for that. Ooh, the rain's coming down now. I can see it. It's going sideways. It's raining sideways. All right. So yeah, I need to start building up MILS side first, where this stuff's going to go. Question is, where did I put everything? Because I keep pushing everything aside to keep doing all these other things I'm doing. All right, this I need. Oh, Greg, I have no doubt, dude. I have no doubt. All right. So this will involve experimenting. I don't know how this is going to go. We're going to kind of see as I go. Because I can have all the best laid plans in the digital design program in Bluebrick. But if things don't actually match up, you know, All right, I'm going to take these off this because I could actually use this plate potentially as part of this project. I hope everyone is doing well tonight. Thank you for being here.
All you got to do is just wiggle a bit, wiggle a bit, wiggle a bit. All you got to do is just wiggle a bit, wiggle a bit. I said a wiggle it a little bit. I said a wiggle it a little bit.
Thanks, KO. All right. Yeah, let's start with these. It is. It is indeed. All right. Make sure that these are lined up. Heard there's a rounded version. Where'd you hear that? You just saying stuff? All right. That's what I figured. This is me still like literally step by step trying to figure this out. My brain is like, well, what are you trying to do here? What are you trying to do? I'm gonna need to get more 2x2s. So yeah, there's one so far. do, 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 do. Oh, there's a thunder. There's a thunder. Give that a little bit of stability over on that side. Pop-Tart Cat! Pop-Tart Cat!
I just like playing with it.
G-Muck, yeah, I heard it right outside. There is some stuff coming in. It's very hot and soupy here. Very muggy. All right. See, one of these is going to basically run up like this. So I did see that forecast next week, it's supposed to cool down a little bit, like over a big part of the country, like lower than normal temperature. Probably means like 70 instead of like 80s or 90s. No problem with that. No problem with that. I should, for consistency, let me do this. Clipsy, you're in Southern California. You don't even count anymore because of that. I'm just saying, whatever weather you have has like no meaning to the rest of us. I've used the gray plates in a little bit here, so I have a few to go through. Besides, I feel right that this should be probably as opposed to like using the green plates. Because this is just going to be a field, so to speak, with tanks on it. All right. These I'm going to link all the way down for stability. I gotta hit everything with this chair. Come on, there we go. All right, well, at least this side is stable now. All right, so I should start building up the plate structure here a little bit. Just here's a plate, and then all right, how did I do the chemical plant? Where's my chemical plant? One plate and then the rail. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's use up some plate here. It's one of those quieter nights. Oh, what was that? Streaking. Uh-oh. Is Clipsy streaking?
This is moist.
Here, what I have the most of that I can just sacrifice. Light the beacons. Light the beacons. Oh, that's so good. Love that sequence every time. It's so epic. All right, so I have another 8 wide, potentially here. All right, I need to do an approximation of some stuff here. I'm gonna need that other thing. Some Tricks bricks. Or if I go 2, 4, 6, 8. So that still puts it. If I do that, how does that work out? I need an 8. And then a 16, I think. Which makes that too long. By like 6. Deja vu for what? I love the idea of this track 0 space tracking though, right in the corner, just for a little bit of added effect. What's my spacing here? I think I had 6. Which means that won't, until I curve it out. It's a new plate, Clipsy, so it's not really deja vu. Yeah, that I wanted the 0 gap just to have a little bit more room. Let me think this through. If I have... See, this is the part I had to get right, guys. Because otherwise, like Clipsy said, I have to go back and redo everything again, which I don't want to do. These are all like very special small straight pieces, which are cheap. No sense of keeping this. I'll just put stuff in bags. Dude, this is the part I knew I was going to have to experiment with anyway, because this is going to be the most tricky section and how to deal with it. Oh, free gift. Those are empty. All right. Where's all my straight pieces? I'm gonna make sure I keep those together.
The time has come.
Uh-oh.
Sound the Nefertiti. The Nefertiti.
Hello there.
Yeah. What's up, Rod? Literally, it's like I had an itch in the back of my neck. How you doing? Welcome in, along with the Raiders. It means I probably still have a window open to myself downstairs in my other computer. Rod, what are you doing? What are you working on? Tell all the folks. Worked on brickheads and built some alt Lego boombox. Oh, nice. Hope you had a fun time. I need to figure out which one was which here. One of these is R24 gauge and one is R32, which are both smaller than Lego's radius. I think these should be the R24. So I think I got more of those. Yeah, these have a tighter curve on it. I'm going to show you guys this in a second, right? So I got a few R32 just to have them. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of R24. Look at how tight that curve is. That is a very tight curve around. Clipsy, yeah, this is their other type that is just a pure curve and no kind of curve back around, like the Lego one. The other reason for the order. Well, Red, truth be told, I'm not going to have the trains actually running per se because I'm going to have actually a full track. There won't be a full track in the city. It's going to be more that are going to be hanging out. Oh, by the way, guys, if you aren't, make sure you're giving Redmond a follow, RDMDK. Would appreciate that. Who else came in on the raid, by the way? Urban, welcome in. Hope you're well. Thank you for coming along with Redmond on the raid. Much appreciated. Anybody else that came in on the raid as well, thank you for joining your streamer on the raid. It's always appreciated to support them on that. Good part of the community to do that. All right, for folks that just came in, are wondering what the hell I'm doing, I'm working on a dual plate here, a 32 by 64. This is the next part of my industrial space, and this is honestly probably going to be one of the most complicated because I have to figure out how to make the train tracks do things. So, I'm figuring out how to make this work in real time with knowing what I've got left for space. And like if this is the wall, the physical wall in the room, I have another 8, I think, and then a 16 before I hit like dead space, period. So I have to make sure that like I execute the curve properly. Maybe one more. So I had to get it to turn, which I think I can do. I think within that space. Means I got to tear apart a little bit of this though to do it. All right, I have Bluebird open in the background, so I need to look at this. All right, if that's eliminated, that's an 8 there. Which theoretically this is moving down. Maybe I use here 1. Oh, I also use Flux Truck here too. I grabbed a couple pictures in the room too. All right, so there's that. Chemical Plants 32. All right, I may not have room for that. 16 there. But I think I could do more than 8. It's probably looking more like... Oh, how did I do this? So plant is 16 deep. Oh, that's going to get really close. But I think that should be like 16. If I do a plate, this is where I might need to maybe just make a slightly bigger plate, to be honest. I might have to do some cutting. Because the problem is that this entire space I'm working in, guys, it's technically a closet space, and it's not a regular shape. And there's actually literally a thing that juts out where the door is, technically, although I removed the doors years ago. But that separation between the closet space and then the rest of the room is there, and I had to work around that. So I had to figure out... That's what's making it so challenging, right? So let me show you guys Blue Brick and what I'm looking at here. I hope you guys can see that. So I have been working on this design for a while, right? I've had this, I've been referencing and all that. This right here with the red roof, you guys can hopefully see right here. This is supposed to be what I'm working on. This is like the oil tanker area. What I'm thinking is, when I'm talking about the wall, the physical space, that's this right here. That's this blue thing where there's nothing. Right? There can't be anything here because it's a physical wall that juts out. And I have to work around that, which means I have to make the track curve over before that the right way. And what I'm looking at is the pictures I took of the space right now next to where I put the chemical plant. I've got the 32 space. That's easy. I have a plate showing that. And then I should have another 16 theoretically, but it looks like it might be like 14. So what I'm thinking about doing is I move this down next to the plant, which is fine. It kind of makes sense anyway to me. And then I can deal with the curve without cutting into this plate as much. But I think also may just expand the plate itself a bit more. I think that's what I'm thinking. I know it's super complicated. I'm making it difficult, but it's literally the constraints of what I've got available. And that's the problem. So before I start laying this stuff down, I think I'm going to go ahead and backtrack a tad. This is what happens when you're trying to, figure things out in real time. So, let's see. I don't have any more Flago plates at the moment. Oh, no, I do. Ooh, I do. Okay. I don't give a shit about cutting into a Flago plate at all. Less than I do about Lego plates. Oh. So what I want to do is score this into two, I think 14 wide, which means I'll have a small strip left over. So we're going to detour to that. Dance, magic, dance. All right, so what I tend to do is I'll use tiling. To set my parameter here. All right, so that's 14. Yeah, there will be cutting. Again, this is not a Lego plate, okay? This is a third-party, whatever brand this was off of Amazon that I bought. So if you get queasy about Lego being cut, it's not Lego. Remington, thanks for writing, dude. Have a good one. I know it is late over there. Okay. So these are the two sizes of the plate that I need, right? And this will be the strip that I don't need. So if you've never seen this before, right? Don't let kids do this. Okay. What you do is you start scoring, as they call it, right along. You don't have to press really hard. You just keep doing it over and over and over again. Right, so nothing's broken through yet. Nothing yet. All right, there's starting to be a little bit coming through. Hey, I said it's not Lego. So you can see the line starting to come through as I'm scoring it. You ain't going to see this on other Lego channels, I guarantee you that. All right, there gets to be a point where you can start doing this. Oh, and there it goes. Oh. Now, that wasn't perfect. All right, there's a little bit, especially down on this side, which I'm just going to try to trim some of that off here. Because I don't care about the middle. The middle's just waste. No, I would never do that because all my mini dolls are going to Greg.
Hello there.
Good thing I stopped for a second. Hi, Indulgent. Okay, that's a little bit better. Indulgent, I'm cutting non-Lego plates right now. Don't let Clipsy scare you. It's fake Lego. It's not Lego. It's generic, like Amazon base plates I'm cutting. Who cares? Rob, truth. Yes, hearing Greg scream tonight can mean any number of things, potentially. The funny thing is, I can smell a little bit of plastic as I'm doing this. All right, see. Oh, is it going to break? And it broke. All right, so I don't care about this. All right, and then this side, I'll probably just do that too. The two sides where I cut, I'll just have facing this way, I think, toward the wall. Does anybody want a 4x32? Non-Lego plate. Maybe I'll give it to Greg. So that's how you cut a Lego plate or any other plate. I have done it before. It's not the first time I've done it. And there was that one day where I drilled a hole into a plate, which I was inspired by Travis to do that. I had never drilled before. So, no, I think it's going to need a lot more than just this to hold his mini dolls. All right, well, that was fun. Never know what's going to happen here, apparently. All right, so the idea is now I've got this extra that I just add on to the original plate, which will probably just help me in the long run, right? So this part's going to come off. So we can go ahead and just continue that, which is going to make the last part a little complicated. Oops. So actually, we're going to end up with this. All right, so yeah, you can see right here, it's not absolutely perfect, but that's okay because it doesn't have to be. I don't care about that. The train track is going to come out here. Oh, completely acceptable. Completely acceptable, Katie. No problem with that. All right. 87. Ugh. It's starting to get warm in this room too, to be honest. Even though I have my fan going. All right, I'm going to put that there for the moment. All right, ads are coming up in a few minutes, guys. I have changed my ad structure to experiment, where I'm going to do just a 3-minute ad break at the hour. So I may just pause and do a stretch. I love the idea of having this zero gap switch. And then 6, 2, 4, 6. All right, I need to make sure that this curves. I may not even. This is where it gets complicated. Do one more. I think that should give me half a curve. Let's see. Let's have some flexi track somewhere. Where did I put my flex track? I'm just going to keep knocking everything over in succession here. Hey, Kat. Well, I mean, nobody's in Schaumburg other than DJ and Brixloria. All right, this is a 4 wide, but it also is a flex track. So that is going to cause too much of a curve. Yeah, we just had storms roll through here in the last little bit while I was live. While I've been live. So it's just too much with that. Flex track is just a little too much there. All right, as we're starting, guys, I'm going to take a chill break for a minute.
Ads are starting. Stay tuned to the stream. Thank you for your support.
Grumble, 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 grumble.
All right. Folks should be coming back momentarily here. I mean, there will be some people still around. Blame Greg for the weather interruption. No, that was actually completely me, Rob. That was completely me because I changed the ads. I'm just gonna see how it goes with like 1 3-minute break every hour. Thank you, Nathan, for the cheese slap. I appreciate that, dude. Nathan got all the rage yesterday. Hope you had a good stream, Nathan. I ended up having like 3 windows open on you. I just got twitched out after a while, after a busy day at the office, too. I am trying to experiment with how to do some freaking train track. All right, that's a 4. So let's see if I do a 2. Let's see, that's the all right, 6, 2, 4, 6. That would let me do it. So one of the things I got from Trix Bricks was a few pieces of smaller straight. One that's 2 wide, one that's 2 long, one that's 3 long, 3 studs. I have one that's 1 stud long, but the 2 is here, and that is at the moment giving me exactly what I need here. And then this is going to need to be let's see, is this going to work if I do it here? It should. I guess if I do this. Greg, I'm making myself think right now, and I'm confusing myself about what I'm trying to do. That's the problem. See, I love the idea of having one track that goes around to the city, and then having the second one come up here like it's coming to another space that goes into the wall. That's in like another part of the city that you guys don't actually see, but it's there. Which is why I wanted to get the dual here. No worries, Rob. Have a good one, dude. Thank you for hanging out for a little while. Appreciate you. All right. I need to start building up some stuff here. Because if I don't, I'm just going to sit here and stare at it forever. The first thing I need to do is make sure that this is all joined together. Well, the problem I'm going to have too is that this needs to float right there. That's going to have to float. I can't have that there. See, I can have it. I can have it do that. And I can go up to there. And give that a little bit more stability with that piece. Okay, so that's going to attach. Yeah, I float right there with tile. Yep, that's what I have to do there. I float that with tile. All right, so I'm going to go up to here. So I need to mark that. No, I go up to here with plating. So again, thank everybody that's hanging out tonight while I work through whatever the hell I'm trying to do here. I do appreciate it. I know it's not like set building where you're just following instructions and you're doing what's on a page. But honestly, I really do enjoy sharing this stuff with you guys and letting you see my process. For as crappy as it might be, or as random as it might be. Because I know, as we talked about before on here, among other places, Lego doesn't encourage mock building anymore at all. And a lot of Twitch people do, set building, which is completely fine. But I like the idea of letting you guys see how I work through this stuff. Yeah, I do have Hawaiian Punch. Come on. All right, so this. Ooh, will that be able to go in there, though? Oh, the way that they print this. Oh, that makes this a little problematic. I can't just completely flush this on with plate like that. Model what, Katie? Model what? All right, I should probably start this from the other side. Down here first. Take a hit, take. I mean, I am modeling right now, in a sense, or at least attempting to, and it's questionable, how it's gonna go. All right, that should get me. This will give me the straight track. All right, yeah, that gives me that. So look at how the 2 is printed, right? You see all those things on there? I had to basically float that. Make sure that this actually will work. All right, that does connect there, it looks like. Okay, that's good. That is good. Ooh, look, train track is getting attached. It's getting attached. Yay. That's exciting. God, this is going to be even worse. Because look at how this is printed. It's going to be a lot of floating with this, too. But it does work. It actually does switch track.
Hello there.
There you go. You can see me wearing a wig and look.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, look at that. Hey, Taz, good day, mate. Working from out to start lurk run. Oh, no worries. Appreciate the lurk. I'll give Taz a follow. I already follow everybody. All right. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the ass to do this one. Oof. No, this is going to go. All right, but this is going to go on. Come on. It's going to go on just like that. That's that curve right there. Let me see how this actually works. Ooh. It's rough. It's a very tight curve. With just like the 16 type tank or the 16 type cell I'm doing here. Just barely. Without the curves or the curving bogies. That's a tight radius. That's a very tight radius. Let's try this for fun. To my bigger box car that has bogies on them. The turn. In theory, this should actually work better. Which it does because each one's turning separately. So that does work. It actually works smoother. All right. Let's see. Next point of attack. We redo these to get at least that one plate or that one part figured out. And everything else will come from that. Cat, they're going to be posed, honestly. Because I'm not doing a full curve around in the city, so they're not going to be able to actually run around. Because I don't want to lose all the valuable space that I've got for putting buildings and then actually execute curves around to make the trains come back around. I can't do it. All right, so what I'll do is I'm going to turn this around and try working on this other section back here. Without knocking everything over. All right, so oil tanker stuff I think will go here. I'll figure out how to make it work. All right, and then this will go. Do I have another straight out somewhere? I thought I did. No, I used it. I had two of them. I used it there. So then this would join up here, which means that leaves me 4, which is perfect for a flex track. Which actually works better because then I could put it on here. Just to make sure I got that curve executed. And that works. Yep. And this is what's going to run into the rest of the city right here. Okay. All right, so up to here. Up to here, I can put plate down. I do remember that stuff, Kat. That was like a product of the 80s. They had all that stuff out. That was pretty freaking cool. That's because back then, Lego encouraged creativity and mock building, which they don't do now because they're lame. Oh crap, I forgot about the flex track. Damn it. I'm killing myself with not looking at everything properly before I do this. All right, what I need to do is I just need to do the 16 itself first. All right, so that's the 16. That's the original, that's the straight plate. See, this is going to be a slow process, guys, but I do thank you for your patience as I try to work my way through these things. It really does mean a lot to me that you guys, are supporting me. All right, this flex or this track should not actually have to curve. So I should be able to put it on all that. I just got to put tiling underneath here. You've already won, KO. All right, so that gets me okay. Well, it's good to know that the process at least looks like it should be okay. Guess I need to just check this one connection point. There we go. Yeah. All right. This is going to be a lot of floating technique. I have 2 and 4, so I can run in there 6 at least up to here. It is definitely getting warm in this room right now. It's even in spite of my fan blowing. It's not pulling cold air in very well.
Hello there.
Dave, another half hour. Also, how you doing, dude? I'm getting very toasty in here right now.
Hello there.
Hey, Dark Sky. Yeah, I will. No, it's gonna show letting it go today. Yeah, Dave, I'm off in about 30 minutes. At least I can feel like I made a little bit of progress now. I'm actually figuring out a couple things here. It's not going to look like much at the moment, but that's okay. Some of this stuff takes a while to figure out. Can you grumble about something? Oh, here, Kay. Here you go. Hold on. I'll give you authentic grumbling. I hope that helps. I mean, they're Greg grumbles though, so you know it still helps. God, each of these are going to be so tricky. Look at how it's printed underneath here, guys, with all these other things here. So trying to get these on the right angle to clutch something is going to be just challenging, we'll say. All right, I'm just going to start with one right here and try to figure this out. Just to see what this is going to take. All right, that should be able to connect there. I should be able to do it too. The gray area is going to be where all the tanker things go that are covered by the Plinko board right now. These things that I did a while back, like take things. All right, so all right, stuff like this. It's going to be literally be like a tank field with some piping, ideally. I think I'd make for just a kind of a nice backdrop in the back corner of the space to have a few of these kind of things hanging out there. I like the idea of it. All right, now time to mess around with jumpers. I have no idea how this is going to go. And they clutch. I mean, Greg's already in the chemical plant. Remember, Greg's in that vat of chemical whatever stuff. Trash Monster could go there. If I can float it inside any of this. So if I can figure at least one of these and how to float it, I can hopefully use that routine. But I need some jumpers here to at least give this something to grip onto, ideally. I'm trying to visualize underneath where it can actually clutch is the problem. I've got so much stuff here constantly. Monkey could go there. If I could even get like a stud. Oops, I just drop tons of pieces here as I'm doing this. If I could even get like a stud to work. Right, like right here, would that connect? Will that connect? I mean, it kind of does. At least gives it something to hold on to. All right, and that could connect there. As long as I can get like maybe 2 connections every point, I can make that maybe work. So there's 2 single stud pieces right underneath there. All right, let's try the next one. So if I can make this work, then I can go back and tile everything else. And again, the term is floating it. All right, so there's a connection point there. That could hold that on. All I need is really 1 or 2, just to give it some place to connect. And I'll be fine with that. So that's connecting there. Okay, that one can go there. That can work. I mean, it's got enough grip to stay there. That's all I just need one thing to hold each piece on. So it's not going to go very far. It's not going to get jostled around, hopefully. This one is joining back up at the straight mark here, so I should be able to do... should be able to do this. So that's going to give that one connection point there. Hi, Skrills. Are you on tonight?
Hello there.
All right, there's 2 winners. No, it's not enough of a jump scare to get me because it's not some
Let's go.
about to sub. Okay.
It's squirrels in time.
All right, we know where we're going. All right, you know what? I think I have enough just to, as long as that'll stay there. All right, So let's see. That caught me a little bit. Thanks, Fredo. That did catch me. That definitely got me. How you doing, Fredo? All right. Just nudge that in there. All right. Lots of tiling and stuff here. But I can also put jumper pieces in around these too. Because I can put studs and stuff on these. Well, don't jinx it, right? The people of Leland need you. Oh, where's the thing? Is that this one? Yes, it is. I'm floating track. Like this part where the track connections happen, I definitely need to do this. Thankfully, I don't have a lot of curve that I expect to put into this whole thing. So the rest of it, I should be able to just kind of do standard fare. Ooh, that. It's starting to look like something. Mix up some of these in here again as well. So I do like the effect that putting these random jumpers in here gives it. And this may be something I've learned from seeing other people do these kind of things too. This is time consuming and it's kind of part consuming, but it's going to be worth it in the end for me. I know it is. Like I said, I appreciate you guys bearing through this with me. Yeah, I mean, I will hype up Tricks Bricks. I'm not sponsored. I spent money on this myself. But there's definitely some good stuff. But you got to be aware of, you know, things like this. And if you want to lay track, you know, be aware of it. Wow, I just completely threw tile. No, I appreciate that, Katie. I do still want to acknowledge everybody that's hanging out here, nonetheless. Because, I mean, people are sitting here watching me do this and hanging out. And it's not the most exciting content in the world. Watching me try to lay track down. No, I'm not doing a star for KO getting 4 of them. shit. 10 more minutes. Well, she's probably going on any time now. I mean, at least this is... Ooh, there's 3. At least this actually is kind of holding on. I mean, it's not much, but it's being held on at each of these points by at least 1. What are the chances that's literally in the middle? What are the chances that that actually is in the middle? Ha ha ha! Ha ha! I used the 2x2 jumper there. Oh, perfect. I love it. That's even better. Love it. Geometry actually worked a little bit there. Cat. Poor Greg. Poor Greg. All right, let's see if I can get a little bit more here. Hey, Benda. Welcome back, dude. Hope you and Annie enjoyed dinner. Annie did stop in to say hello after your lurk message. I assume you were with her in the car. Congratulations on being on vacay time. I'm still working through Tuesday next week myself. Yeah, vacation can be awesome. Get a connection there. That's going to be helpful. Get that in there. All right, let's see. Awesome. Okay. I am getting like the in here, guys. My room is getting quite warm because of the computer pumping out heat. And I think I've gotten to a good point. I'm actually in a better spot than I thought I might be, in spite of all the changes I've made. So I can't complain. Definitely a lot of work to figure this out. All right, so make sure I kill that because I don't want a 3-minute ad coming up before I get ready to raid. All right, yeah, I'm getting hot in here. That's what, that's definitely it. Not bad though. Yeah, this will be developed, but getting this, I think, settled first is important because once I have this settled, then I know exactly how much space I've got to work with for things. Otherwise, so yeah, there's just a couple places where this is being a little tricky, but it's only being held down by one stud in a lot of places here. All right. Yeah, train tracks. Lots and lots of train tracks. All right, folks, I'm going to call tonight. Ray Target is live. She's going. We're going to head over and say hello. Let me close this up because I still have this open too. All the trains. Okay. Thank you all. I appreciate you. Let's see, we're going to go see Skrills in a second. Tomorrow's Friday, so I'm not sure who's on. Watch for, I think Cleric will be on possibly. Watch for all the other friends of the community. Saturday morning, I'll be back with Greg, I believe. And I'm going to keep it this because I need to, make progress with this. This is kind of one of the final steps in that corner that I talked about at this point. So I got to do this. Will I finish it before the Brick World trip? I don't know. Probably not. I think this is going to be a bit of a project. But that's okay. All right, you guys are awesome. Thank you. Let me see. Does my raid button work? No, my raid button's not working. I don't know why that service isn't working right now. All right, let's go see Skrills and say hello. Bring some chaos over to her because she loves chaos, because she makes chaos. Thank y'all. Have a great Thursday night. And if you guys start in the weekend early or whatever the case may be, have a great start to your weekend. I hopefully will see you on Saturday morning. Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Yeah, the heat just saps my energy. So, all right. Save it for the raid, guys. Good to stay with your streamer on a raid. That's good for community and all that good stuff. Otherwise, thank you. Hopefully, I'll see you on Saturday morning. Have a great one. Bye for now. Yeah. Bye.